Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and welcome back to another game of Age of Empires 2. Today we've got two very top-rated players indeed. We have the one, the only, TheViper, and he is playing as the Huns in yellow. Yellow is his usual colour, as we may all know, and he's playing all the way to the east of the map. His opponent is SYO, none other than Mr. Yo here, possibly the greatest player in China at the moment right now, and he's also playing as the Huns in red all the way to the west of the map. So this is a pretty interesting game because we've got possibly the best AOC player in the world currently right now, and possibly the best AOC player in China right now. So it's going to be pretty awesome. These two players, as we all know, are very good indeed. There isn't anybody else who's better than these two, apart from maybe a few like Badgio or I don't know, some people like that. Anyway, this is a Hun war, and you might be like, oh no, why are you showing us this? Well, this is actually a pretty recent game, and you know, I like to commentate on old games, I know that, but I also like to mess things around a bit and just commentate on some more recent games, and I think more recent games give you a better idea of how the player's skill really is, because that's, well, it's more recent, that's why. And both these players are playing the Huns, so we will probably expect to see quite a usual Hun war, and I know, don't fret, but it's going to be alright, because I'm sure that something will happen that will be very interesting indeed, or otherwise we'll just see a very normal Hun war, and I'll just be able to commentate on this, because I don't think I've ever actually commentated on a Hun war with TheViper in it. Certainly I haven't actually seen I haven't actually commentated a game in which Viper is in this, so this is the first time, and Viper's sending in 4 villager onto wood, which obviously means that he will be putting up a barracks very shortly, probably in the next 3 minutes or so. Currently he's just going to be taking his first war in, and as you can see here, his scouting is pretty damn good right here. Scouted with all his sheep, and he's also scouting with a scout right here as per usual. Yo, on the hand, I think he does have the advantage in terms of the score, just because he has a lot more scouting done, and that's always quite indicative of the fact that his scouting seems to be a lot more superior at this moment in time. But scouting is just one thing. You have to win the game, which is a completely different thing, and it looks like Yo has a pretty reasonable map actually. His map is looking pretty good. This side here, very easy to wall, however this bit here is the most open. And his gold is in a reasonable location. This is Green Arabia, of course, not Arabia, so all the desert has been replaced with just grass, which looks absolutely, it just looks so nice. And there are no lakes because it's not Arabia on land. And pig. Okay. Oh really? You're saying there's a pig here. Wife saying, oh really? It's a boar, you numpty. No problem. No. But that's funny though. And what was I saying? Oh yes. This gold location is in a reasonable location. It's not really at the back, it's kind of at the side, which is okay, I suppose, but as you can see here, TheViper has a pretty decent gold location, definitely. It's right over here. There isn't anything to really... You can't really be able to attack it without going all the way over here, which isn't fairly wallable, but this side, very wallable. And there's the barracks down here at 6 minutes 30 it seems. That's very typical of a drush, and we will be expecting to see 3 militia coming out very soon. As you can see here, he's got 110 gold, which does mean that he doesn't have loom yet, but he also managed to get 10 gold somewhere here. Ah, there we go, 10 gold. So as you can see here, there's only 790 left, which does mean that he has managed to get 10 gold off of that. And he is going to spend those gold on the loom and the 3 militia, which he's going to be creating. On the other hand, Yo is not doing anything. Has he seen that barracks yet? Well, he looks like he might do. He might do that very, very quickly indeed. And there we go. He's seen it. He's seen it, so he knows that the rush isn't coming. What is he going to do? Is he going to try and ward himself in? Is he going to try and put a barracks up in defense? Well, I don't think that's a good idea. Especially when he seems to be playing very passively, actually. In fact, he's not actually doing anything. He's going up to the feudal age in a reasonable time. 8 minutes 30, it seems. And Viper's still obviously dark right now. And, well, he's not doing anything. He is not doing anything at all. We can see these 3 militia coming in here. And, this villager from Yo is probably going to get taken down, actually. I don't know what Yo's doing with this villager. He might be trying to wall this off, but I don't know. He hasn't actually set it to do anything. It's just a shepherd right now. But it's probably going to get taken down by these 3 militia. And if this shepherd goes down, this lumberjack goes down now, then that will be a bad thing. That would be bad for Yo right here. What he needs to do is he needs to get his scout down here involved as well. Only 10 HP left on this villager. Come on, you can do this, you man. You can do this, Yo. Come on. Oh man, 6 HP. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Oh no, he's not. He's going to retreat right here. And only losing about a few HP on those militia, which is not so bad at all. But it's unfortunate that he hasn't managed to kill that villager. Going to go to the berries right now, and that's a very wise option to do. Obviously, the berries, you only expect to see about 4 villager on the berries. And you might be able to take down some villagers as well. Or at least try to disrupt their eco as much as you can. That's obviously what a drush is all about. And man, Yo winning that scout versus scout by 1 HP. That's pretty damn nuts, if you ask me. And Viper going to be up to feudal in about now, it seems. And, well, we're not going to see the man-at-arms upgrade very soon, are we? There are only 3 militia, and although they're not really low on HP, they're probably not going to do so much damage, especially with the Viper Scout down. But on the other hand, Yo Scout is kind of useless. It's on 1 HP, it can get taken down very quickly, and just like, if you touch it, it will just go down. And, wow, looks like Yo can put up a watchtower here. Not a bad location, actually. It will be in range of this lumber camp even, and Viper. The Viper, can he see this? Well, he can't. He knows that, wow, he has not scouted this bit, but yeah, it's going to be pretty good bad for the Viper, because that can possibly hit both these lumber camps, and I don't think he has a 3rd lumber camp anywhere else, and that's not great for him. He might be get forced off wood, which is always not a great thing. Especially when you're going to be creating archers, and well, we'll see what the Viper's going to respond to this. He might go with a watchtower of his own. Obviously, there's only 1 villager here, and there are about 10 villagers on the lumber camp. Oh, excuse me. But 2 scouts coming in here. This scout is very low. It might be kicked down. No, it won't. And Viper's going to put up a watchtower in defense. Not a bad idea indeed, especially when he has all these villagers here. But on the other hand, it's still not so great. You do have to invest in all that stone to get that watchtower up. And you will have to get that stone from a stone mine in order to get the stone for your next 2 TCs in the castle age. And looks like, yeah, Yo's tower is probably going to get taken down, actually. And Yo hasn't really been doing that much damage at all. His watchtower has kind of failed very quickly. He's not actually even attacking that tower. He's only attacking the lumber camp, which is kind of a mistake. It's not such a big deal, especially if he's going to be losing this watchtower in the foot anyway. But 2 stables going up. A double stable, that means he will be going for, well, scouts it seems. But I don't think he has the sort of food resource to really create scouts. He does have the food. Oh wait, sorry, my bad. That's a blacksmith. So it looks like he's got all the feudal age buildings, and he's going to try and wall this off, definitely, for sure. And at the moment researching fletching, and where's his army? Well, he doesn't really have an army. He's only got a few skirmishers and some scouts, which are two of these scouts are very low indeed. And Yo's going to try to go just run away, but Viper's going to come in here. He's not going to let Yo go away, and that's definitely a good idea because Viper knows that there was a villager here. He's going to try to hunt it down. Does Yo see anything? Well, yeah, he does. He knows that there's Viper's archers are coming to get him. He can't afford to attack this wolf because if he attacks this wolf, then he will get slowed down. His archers could come in here, and man, Viper could easily. Oh wait, he's not going to. I was going to say that Viper could easily destroy their scouts, but I don't think he knew that those scouts were so low on health. So I don't think he tried to engage at all. And meanwhile, Yo's just got his mining camp up on this gold, and Viper is taking a lot of gold. Well, it's quite good, especially when you have two archer ranges and when you're going to be creating archers on both these ranges. That's always a good thing. And Viper just sniping off that scout cavalry there. Might scout another one. Might snipe another one. Oh, very nice indeed. That was very close. And Yo hasn't actually done that much damage. He still got the score lead, and that's very interesting indeed. It might be due to the fact that I don't know why. He even has a lower population than the Viper. Maybe it's still due to scouting. It looks like scouting's fairly even actually. It's hard to judge really. But the Viper's going to head all the way across the map, probably going to bump into this gold, and he might know that there's the gold here, and he does indeed. He knows that Yo is actually currently mining this gold, as he knows that there's this patch here, which is obviously the mining camp, and Yo's going to come in here with these skirmishers, going to try and defend with these skirmishers against these archers. Not a bad idea, but obviously the skirmishers are great against archers, but let's see how Yo's going to be able to tackle this. Let's see how Viper's going to react with this. He is obviously the king of microing, and he might be able to micro this, but it's kind of very difficult, especially when you're playing against somebody which is pretty much on your same level, and it's going to be pretty hard. Yo's just currently going to be running across the map to chase down the Viper, and it's quite funny actually, just seeing them get chased down so quickly. It's kind of, I don't know, Yo's micromanagement is not really so great actually. It doesn't look like he's actually controlling these skirmishes right over there, because as you can see here, they're just chasing them down without any sort of formation like this. But a second watchtower, well, yeah, a watchtower coming up here, and I don't know why. Maybe he just wants to put this up here just to gain some ground and maybe try to fall back to this watchtower, but it might get denied. I don't know for sure. But it's going to be really close because Yo has to try and defend this watchtower. He has to get his watchtower up with this villager. He's going to do that right now with his skirmishers. But it looks like, oh man, Viper just has a lot more guys out. That's the thing. And these two scout cavalry could absolutely destroy this. And oh man, Viper's going to come in here on both sides, going to take down all these scouters it seems, and possibly even take down all these villagers got taken out as well. And he is going to deny that watchtower for sure. Very nice indeed. Meanwhile, on Yo's base, Viper's coming in here as well on the wood line, going to take down lots of villages very nicely indeed. +1 fletching is done, so he will manage to take this down very quickly indeed, and that's very nice indeed. Harassing here in Yo's base, preventing Yo from getting a watchtower up on his own. That's very, very good indeed. Very nice play from the Viper there. Attacking on both fronts, that's always a great thing to do, and that's pretty hard to do, and kudos to the Viper because he's managed to do that very nicely indeed. Viper going up to the castle age now, and Yo is, well, he's almost there. So, kind of unexpected actually. I was thinking that Yo might be going up later. I don't know. Viper's going to get killed off by the skirmishers in Yo's base, but He looks like he did manage to do the damage he has done. Looks like he managed to kill off lots of villagers indeed. And Yo's up to the castle village. He's still pumping up archers. Going to go for the crossbow upgrade. Definitely. Bodkin arrow is on 55%. Meanwhile, the Viper only just about halfway there. But he's going with, wow, he's going with quadruple archer ranges. That's very interesting indeed. Look how much wood he has. Only got 2 gold. Food right there. What? Wood. My bad. Yeah. And well, he's going to be producing archers on 4 archer ranges, which is very, very interesting indeed. He really needs to step on the gas on his resource collection, because that's, well, he really needs to get these resources in order to continue to produce these archers at an alarming rate. But these knight coming in here, going to be able to destroy them very quickly. But man, we've got lots of archers from the Viper here. Maybe going to take down this knight very quickly. But crossbow is done, bodkin arrow is done, and Viper just needs to fall back and wait for the castle age upgrade, wait for bodkin arrow, wait for crossbowman upgrade, and he will be absolutely fine. It seems he definitely has the numbers advantage in terms of, well, he has a numbers advantage. His archer army is just so huge, and I don't think it's a wise idea to engage Yo right here, because he's going to get taken down. Actually, no, he won't get taken down, but he's going to lose lots of unnecessary archers. He doesn't want to do that. But bodkin arrow is done. Crossbowman is done. He'll be heading out here to kill, to feast on Yo's blood. And Yo, meanwhile, is on 2 TCs, it seems. Only 2 TCs, but that's all fine and dandy for now. And looks like he'll be stepping on the gas in terms of his resource collection. And Yo definitely has a lot of food, actually. And he doesn't have a whole lot of gold or wood at the moment. He really needs to get a lot more of those 2 resources, especially if he's going to be creating cavalry archers in 3 archer ranges. But Yo is coming, Viper's coming forward with these, oh, pardon me, crossbowmen, and yeah, it might not be looking so great for Yo right here. And Yo currently putting up his 3rd town centre on this Viper's gold here. That's going to be great for him, but he really needs to defend this, because Viper's going to come in here. He's taking out a scout very quickly indeed. Maybe even going to be able to stop this town centre from going up, but it's pretty unlikely. But he definitely will be able to get a few villages, that's for sure. And he definitely will be getting some villages. It's just a matter of time before he manages to do that. And Viper's in on both sides. He's in from the north, he's in from the south, and he's going to be disrupting Yo's eco big time right here. And Yo is not looking to be, he's not playing very aggressively. All his, wow, he's doing an elite skirmisher actually, and that's definitely saying something. It's saying that he's in a very defensive position, especially if you're creating elite skirmishers. That's not looking great. I think a mangonel would be definitely a better choice, because you can actually go forwards with the mangonel. You can actually attack your enemy's base with the mangonel, but you can't really do that with skirmishers. But Viper kind of losing on this engagement. He's lost like 4 crossbow to 1 cavalry archer, which is definitely not a great thing to do, and especially when he was fighting up the hill, which is always not great. Obviously, we all know that the hill damage, if you're standing on the hill, you do more damage than if you're standing on just flat ground. And Viper's going to head off. Meanwhile, Yo's going to be here trying to do something, but he's not going to be able to do much. He's going to get hunted down by Viper's army right here, and Viper's still in here. And man, he's killed off a lot of cavalry archers here right there. Very nice indeed. Nice micro indeed as well. And looks like Viper will have to head back, because he just cannot engage with those elite skirmishers there. And he's going to head off and maybe try to regroup. That's definitely a very certain option for him. Meanwhile, University has just gone up for Yo, and maybe he went to get ballistics. I don't know. It's it's kind of difficult to tell if you've got ballistics or not, and especially if you're not going to be if you're not shooting anything. But this knight's getting completely destroyed, and Viper's going to come in again, and I don't think there's enough skirmishers to deal with this. And Viper just patrolling in here, very nice indeed. We all know that when you patrol units towards an enemy's unit, they all stack up together, and that's always a great thing to do, because it means that more of your units can actually attack simultaneously, which obviously means that you do more damage. And the Viper's going to be going forwards again. He's made a knight, which is a great choice indeed. He's seen how many skirmishes Yo has been creating, and so knights are definitely a great option to go against skirmishers, definitely. And Yo doesn't have a whole lot. He's going very heavily into resources and economy, and Viper. Looks like the Viper's only still on 2 TCs, right here. But his eco is not looking so bad either, actually. Considering that he has been on 1 TC for so long, he's been going all out aggressive mode. And this outpost not going to go up. And I do see why Yo tried to get that up, because he's seen how many times Viper had tried to get through here from the north. And getting some visibility is also a great thing to do. Viper's going to send, Yo's going to send these skirmishes through here, but it's not going to do so much damage, and he really needs mangonel. Both these guys really need mangonels right now. I don't see any siege workshops from Yo here, and as for the Viper, none either, which is interesting. Outpost going up, probably going to get taken down again, which is not so great at all, and that was kind of a fail from Yo actually. And 2 knights. 2 knights can probably destroy all of these skirmishes, but not with this town centre here firing on them as well. But Yo is in a very defensive position, which is always not a great thing to be in. And Viper's in from here, and he's going to be trying to take down these archery ranges. He really needs a forward siege workshop, and as you can see here, he's plonking one down right here. Probably going to get a mangonel out, maybe even a ram, just to destroy his buildings and get through here. Meanwhile, on the north, Viper's going to get taken down, or driven away, it seems. Viper's already up here from the back, and going to be doing a lot of damage. These 2 knights are already into the wood line, the same wood line that Viper was attacking in the feeder wage, and that's very interesting indeed. It echoes that previous attack. And Yo's not really going to be doing that much. Viper's having a field day right here. He's taken so many villages down. That's so good from the Viper. He's in from the front as well. He's attacking from the back. He's doing so much damage right here. Yo's base is completely surrounded. Looks like this army will get completely destroyed by these skirmishes, but he's in from the front, and that's the important thing. He's got this forward siege workshop, going to be taking down these stables, these buildings very quickly indeed. It doesn't matter if he's going to lose his army, because this is a centre of attention. He's got a huge army here, and he's going to be taking down these buildings, going to be going for the TC next, it seems. And Yo does not have anything to combat this ram. He does not have any melee units at all. And Viper, a great combination of both knights and cavalry archers. That's possibly the most powerful combination you can have in the castle age, that's for sure. And the Viper's in a great position indeed. He's going to be able to destroy all these buildings, going to be able to cut Yo's military production very, very severely indeed. And the Viper's still creating those rams, and looks like he'll be heading to that TC very, very shortly indeed. As soon as his back goes down, he's going to be heading towards that TC right now. And mangonel. About time, Yo. Mangonel from Yo here. That's a great option against the battering rams. Also a great option against these cavalry archers. But looks like Viper's going to head straight forwards towards this mangonel. Going to try and focus it down very quickly before it can do too much damage. Very nice play from the Viper here. And Viper's engagements are so good. As you can see here, Viper's also got +2 defense. and that's going to make his cavalry archers much stronger against pretty much everything. And if this TC goes down, then it's going to be a game. It will be a game. I don't see how Yo's going to try and actually defend from this very effectively. He doesn't have a huge army. Viper, however, has a pretty decent army, and he's got a pretty decent economy as well. His economy has been pretty much undisturbed actually, and he's taking gold from the front as well. He's taking gold everywhere. He's got backs, well, he's got sables here just to create some more knights, and this town centre on 2 HP. 2 HP, man! Oh man! 2 HP! Oh, that town centre just lives so... Oh man, that's so good. And Mangonel from the Yo as well. He's going to be taking down these cavalry archers very quickly. I don't think Yo... I don't think the Viper has actually noticed that this was here. But he does know that now, and this knight's going to take it down to Chinatown. And, oh man, 22 HP! Come on, Viper! You can do it! Just take it down! Just hit it with your arrows! Come on, you can do this! Just destroy it, goddammit! And there we go. Yo saying GG, Viper saying G, and there we go. That was an interesting game and a half. And it looks like Viper did play that extremely well indeed. He's managed to attack on multiple fronts, which is always a very epic thing to do in my opinion. And wow. Yo's got so much resource. I think he was trying to get to the feudal age. Yeah, he's trying to get to the feudal age in like 39 minutes. No, the Imperial Age actually. He's got so much resource, and I don't think going to the Imperial Age could have saved him. I think with so much food and so much gold in the bank, he could have actually been able to create so many knights. Or even just try to step on the gas in terms of his wood collection. But I think Yo made a mistake on trying to get to the Imperial Age. I don't think that was a wise option to do at all. As you can see here, Viper's actually got a lot of resources as well, but he obviously is still going to be, he's still actually continuing to make these cavalry archers, whilst Yo is actually completely, well, his military his archer ranges are completely idle, which is always not a great sign. You always want to get those military production buildings completely always working. But anyway, this has been a pretty interesting game. And there we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and because I certainly have, and I'll post another game sometime later on. But for now, this has been NKZStryker Nathan, and I'm out.